EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks and the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup. And I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he down inside the 40-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Seattle.
Attack, attack! Wide right! There's a wide right!
They go play action with Mahomes. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup of 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Seattle. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Ready up! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
On the give, it's Williams. And lock him down up beyond the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's out wide to Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pick up there of 13. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. On the carry, it's Williams. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches.
And trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The motion man is Johnson. Play action here. Mahomes. He'll fire one deep for Harrison.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a
gain there of 21. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hero 15.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Second and 7 at the Broncos' 35-yard line.
We are through one. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Yellow.
On third down, Mahomes on the run to the right. That's caught by Harrison right side. Now where will they mark him? It looks like he's a little bit short just by about the length of the football. So decision time coming up. It's fourth down.
Yellow. Hey, rip lift.
That's Harrison in motion. Now Mahomes. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Finding space at the 15. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Seattle.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Yellow. Arco blue lady. Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
Big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Yellow. Attack.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down.
Yellow. Arco blue lady.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
If you want to win in this league and have a successful defense, how you perform on third down is critical. Even more so, your backs are up against the wall. The offense finds themselves down in the red zone looking for 6. Those third down sacks go a long way to keeping touchdowns off the board and making them settle for field goals.
So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
back to throw here to begin the drive. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by, there is a lot of space open underneath.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Bates that for the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. The clock is stopped at 35 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll air one out. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him at the 35-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. They'll look to throw. Open down the field is Mayer, the tight end. And he will score! Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. That's a line. '43.
First down throw, Mahomes. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Trying to make a play out of the pocket, couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Well, but this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready up.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the sneak, and they'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
A 51-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And the Broncos start back within a score. It's now 17-10. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Ready. Hey, check that. Go.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
2 yards on
So,
the pick.
from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Go. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Go. Hot 70. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Slot man in motion right. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown Seahawks.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? You can't put that ball in a better spot. With timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Seahawks move out to a 24-10 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35.
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He gets that complete to his tight end man. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. Besides the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They'll look to throw yet again. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 39-yard line.
Crash all 80. Hey, Crash. Steady.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Check, match. Check, match. Check.
He'll drop to throw. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 39 yards.
10 at the 31-yard line.
43.
Handoff here, up the middle. Finding room to the 20. And he's in. John Alexander. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
And off we go from Denver. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They run it with a Hall of Famer, Eric Dickerson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
From the shotgun, May with it. And that was going to be off target and incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. To throw, it's May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, New England.
Crazy.
Play action, May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is it still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like the guys
I like that.
Circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
On 3rd down, they go to Dickerson. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
They're going on 4th down. May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. 40 yards. And the Patriots take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And the pressure getting to RG3. He's brought down for the sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Griffin. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. They find some open field here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
At the 37-yard line.
The first carry now for Ricky Williams. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
The Steelers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Let's go now.
Griffin. He'll try and do this himself. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
Williams is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Got it. Ready?
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Go.
Williams is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal? And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Michael Crabtree, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Over the middle, it's caught. Brandon Marshall. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the shotgun, it's May. Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. And Mitchell, 59 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. To throw is RG3. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Here's Griffin to throw. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Patriots are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles? All right, rifles one. That's going to be intercepted. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Ricky Williams. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Myers connects on the PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break. That is complete. It's Eric Dickerson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Looking to throw. May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's May. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
To the air, May. Ball tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Still going inside the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Throwing here is May. Open man downfield, that's Marshall. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
They'll throw with May. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They start the second half here with Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Steelers first down.
Here's Griffin. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Not the first down play they wanted by any stretch of the imagination. An absolutely huge loss on the sack. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Well, this is a catch by Ted Ginn. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. Coming flashy there, the slant to the slot.
Oh, the frustration for the defensive guys because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
Oh, the ball comes out on on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. Now a give left side. It's Dickerson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
Crazy. You there. Hey, let's punch it in here, baby.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's that?
They'll set up a throw. Complete. This is Mitchell. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Dawson Knox, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Here we go.
We got a brand new ball game all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good.
Okay,
Steelers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Get it. Ready.
Play action. It's Griffin.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Welcome back now to Denver. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. The corner, Stephon Gilmore, on the stop. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him. And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. Now Griffin. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now Griffin. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by DeMarvion Overshown. And the Pats are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or worse, a punt. This time they had that opportunity, but didn't get it. Because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
To throw, it's May. That's taken in by Knox. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
That's going to change things in a hurry. That shortens the field considerably, and now they're on the move.
First down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Inside give to Dickerson. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds it and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
From the shotgun, May with it. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. but there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down. He's back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Back to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And he is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Crazy! Hey, what's up?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Denver, good night, everybody.